Guess what time it is? Hint, it's in the title. Oh yeah, it's book hauling time. I'm super excited for this video today because I finally, after all the tragedy that comes with awaiting a package very earnestly, I finally received my Boxing Day book outlet order, and I'm super excited. This is the order I placed on the 26th, the day after Christmas, when they had their Boxing Day sale and everything was like 15% off in the entire store/site. And I do have a decent stack on top of that as well. So yeah, I'm super excited. It's going to be a really great book haul. This is like half my Christmas money right here. This is sort of like my Christmas book haul part 1, because most of this is what I got with my Christmas money that I got gift cards and stuff for. So we'll get to that in a minute. First, I wanted to show off what I just picked up to start reading, because I'm super excited about it, and it is Stardust by Neil Gaiman and Charles Vess, because Charles Vess this is the illustrated version, and it's the complete book, but it has that feeling sort of like a classic fairy tale story or graphic novel, sort of. I mean, not really a graphic novel because there's lots of words, obviously it's the whole book, but there's beautiful pictures in here. I know I said that I was going to try this month to not get anything at the library, but I just saw it and it was so pretty, and I've been wanting to read this book for forever, and so I caved a little bit. Also, I might be picking up Fruits Basket manga, because I recently rewatched Fruits Basket and I really want to find out the rest of the story. Anyways, let's just get started with the book haul. I know that's what you guys are most excited for. This is my book haul! Oh my goodness! There's like 8 books on top, and then this box. This is my book outlet order underneath. So, let's get started. The first one that I got at a thrift store for super cheap is Calling on Dragons by Patricia C. Reedy. Or Reed, I don't know how you say it. I really don't like this cover. It's like an old 70s cover or something, but it was cheap. This is the 3rd book in the Enchanted Forest Chronicles. I have not read, but I've been wanting to. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I already recently hauled the sequel, the 2nd book in the Chronicles series, Searching for Dragons by Patricia C. Reed, and I like these covers a lot better. They're just a little more updated. So I have the second and 3rd books in this series, so I just need the 1st and 4th one, and then I will have all of them. I think there's 4. I'm pretty sure there's 4 books in the series total. The next book is one of the ones I got a Barnes & Noble card, and these next 2 are books I bought with that. So the first one is one that just recently came out. I think it was released on the 7th or something, but it seems, it looks really good, really interesting, and it came out straight in paperback, so it was a lot cheaper than new releases normally are. And it is Frostfire by Amanda Hocking. This is the 1st book in a new trilogy by her. It's just a YA fantasy series, but the covers are so gorgeous. Look at that. That's, oh my goodness. And then the next 2 books in this series come out really soon. Like, I think the 2nd one already is coming out in like a few months. So, that's crazy. Amanda Hocking? What the heck? I guess this is going to be called the Canaan Chronicles is the name of this trilogy, but oh my gosh, the covers are so gorgeous, and it sounds good too. The 2nd one I got with my Barnes & Noble Christmas gift card, I'm super excited about, and it is Sarafina by Rachel Hartman. It's the beautiful purple cover that they redid for it. I like it so much better than the original cover. The original cover was okay, but this one, oh my gosh, purple's my favorite color, so you can see why I would like this one a lot more. Oh, gorgeous. And I did haul, I'm sure you saw me haul the art copy of the sequel, Shadow Scale, which is why I wanted this one so I could read it. So now I have these 2, which look beautiful next to each other, may I say. So now I can read this one once I read the first one, and I am super excited. Dragons, y'all. They're the new thing, I'm telling you. Next is another ARC copy I got. It is the newest, the first book in the newest Ally Carter series called All Fall Down. This sounds like, I don't want to say a thriller. That's like an action, I think it's another spy. She's like trying to figure out who killed her mother or something like that. It's like a political spy sort of mystery action-y type of a book, if that sounds intriguing at all. When I first read the synopsis, I wasn't super intrigued. Like, it didn't really sound super interesting to me, but when I saw I could get this ARC for free, and it is by Ally Carter, which I read all her other books and enjoyed, most of her other books and enjoyed. So I thought I might as well give it a try. The next ARC copy I picked up is Tear You Apart by Sarah Cross. This is the sequel to the Kill Me Softly trilogy. I don't know, maybe it's only a duology. Kill Me Softly series, whether it's a duology or not, I don't know. I haven't read or owned Kill Me Softly yet, but basically I think this is like another fairy tale retelling series, and that's all I need to know to pick it up and read it, because I love fairy tales, in case you couldn't already tell. The next, wow, I have a lot of ARCs in this. The next ARC I have is The Walled City by Ryan Grote. And this is the ARC cover, which is a nice cover. It's not the cover they ended up going with for the final version, but it looks like this came out in November. This is a beautiful cover, but I guess, and the other one, the final one, was beautiful too, but I'm happy with this cover. I think it's a lot better than, like, this cover, for example. Like, this is the dumb ARC covers that they sometimes do, but, so this being for a not final cover is very decent. I'm okay with this. So this is kind of like a dystopian thriller, it sounds like. It's, follows 3 different kids with all different, like, tragic pasts, and I don't know. I don't really usually read stuff like this, but I've been hearing good things about it, and I don't know, it sounds just kind of different and intriguing, like I might like it, and yeah, the cover is just drew me in. So a nice white and red spine. So that is the last ARC in this stack that I got in this book haul. And oh my gosh, I forgot to say, this is my 10th book haul since I started a YouTube channel. Isn't that crazy? I'm already in the double digits for number of book hauls that I filmed. That just seems insane to me. Like, I haven't done 10 months worth of videos yet, but I've done more than 1 book haul a month. That's a little frightening. No wonder my bookshelves are overflowing, but that's okay. It's alright. The next book I just picked up tonight, actually, on my way home from work, and it is The Circle of Fire by Michelle Zink. I had no idea what this was. I hadn't heard of it before, but it looked like a YA book from the spine in the, like, library bargain discard shelf thing. So I was like, oh, I wonder what that is. And I was like, this looks very familiar. And then I saw that it said Book 3 of the Prophecy of the Sisters Trilogy, which, if you remember, I recently hauled. And so I was like, what are the chances of that? Finding the 3rd book randomly in hardcover, no less, for $1 when I just picked up the first one. So hopefully I'll like this one, so then I can get the second one and then read this one, and everybody would be happy. But even if I don't, these were both super cheap, so if I don't like this one, I'll give this away and not feel too bad about it. But I just thought it was cool that I randomly came across the 3rd one not long after I had bought the first one. And the covers match pretty well, even though they're different formats, one paperback and one hardback. I guess the second one's called Guardian of the Gate. This is sort of like a Greek mythology, prophecy series, I think, about two sisters who are prophesied to be battling against each other or something like that. So it sounded intriguing. They were cheap, so obviously they don't kill each other if there's at least 3 books. So I got those, and I'm looking forward to reading those as well. Okay, people, one more book really quick, and then I'll get into my Boxing Day unboxing, which is, I'm sure, what you really want to see. This one was another one I got at the library. I just stopped at where I got the Circle of Fire, and it was just a children's book that I remember being read to at my elementary school library by the librarian when we used to have like library time. She read this book to me, and I've loved it ever since, and I don't think I have my own copy yet, at least not in this paperback version. So it is Chicka Chicka Boom Boom by Bill Martin Jr. and John R. Campbell, illustrated by Lois Ehlert. It's a really simple, like, big pictured book, not very many words. When I first heard this story, I was like in 2nd grade or something, and I just loved like the cute little rhymes, and it like has the alphabet in it, and they like climb up this coconut tree, and then like once the whole alphabet gets up there, then they all fall off and crash at the end, and I don't know. I just love it. I think it's adorable and fun. And so I got it for $1, because why not? I was already there, so yeah. Now, for the excitingest part is my book outlet order. Okay. With the help of my handy dandy pocket knife, ding! Let's cut into this bad boy. I'm so excited, you guys. Don't even know. I've been waiting so long for this to come, and I was seeing other people's videos that got their order, and I was like, where's my order? And then it came today, and now I'm so happy. Okay, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so the first thing I see in here, it wasn't even covered up by an invoice or paper or anything. It's a little bent in the corner, but that's okay. First one I see is Luck's Beginnings by Jennifer L. Armentrout. And I've heard crazy good things about this. Everybody and their dog has read these already, and I haven't even started the series. I guess there's 5 books now, and this is the bind up of the first 2, so it's super huge massiveness. But I'm looking forward to reading this. I've heard it's really good. It's a little bit of a dent in the corner there, but otherwise it looks like really good condition. And so if I like these first 2, I will definitely check out the rest of the series. And I do like this cover, even though it's kind of weird and sparkly. I do like this cover a lot better than the original covers for this series with like the guy looking all crazy on it and stuff. So I'd rather have a close-up of half of a face than just like this dude staring at you from the cover. So yeah. So that is the first one that is in here. And then we have the paper. And oh my gosh! This next one was on Book Outlet, and I almost, I freaked out when I saw it was on Book Outlet, because I wasn't expecting ever to have this one, especially not in hardback. And it is Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. Have not read this. Heard great things. Really excited to read it. It's a little bent up around the edges of the cover, and it's got some stickiness on there, but it's easily fixable. And I just got the inside of the cover and everything. I just can't believe like I'm actually holding this in my hands. If you guys have seen my bookshelves, you know I don't have a lot of hardcovers because they're super expensive, but this was on Book Outlet and I freaked out, and it's like a newer release, so I couldn't even believe it. But I digress. That one I was super excited about being able to get. Since You've Been Gone, Morgan Matson. This next one, well, actually, pretty much all the rest of these I've been eyeing for a while. This one just sounds like a really fun, silly contemporary, and it is Pretty Crooked by Eliza Ludwig? Probably Ludwig. I guess this is a book about a high school girl who pretends to become friends with all these rich kids at school, and then steals their stuff and gives it to people that don't have money or something like that. I just thought it sounded funny, like a modern day Robin Hood sort of illegal thing, but it sounds fun, so why not? It's a hardback and it was cheap, so I'm looking forward to reading this. The next book, oh, this is bent up too. These must all be scratch and dent, because, yeah, they're kind of beat up, but it's alright. Still very readable, all of them are. This one is Iron Skin by Tina Connolly, and I believe this is, I was going to say I believe this is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, but reading the back it looks like it's a Jane Eyre retelling, so that's really cool. I haven't read the original Jane Eyre first, so I'm going to read that, and then I also have another Jane adaptation that's just called Jane, and I think this came out last year, and it's about the girl, and then the character of Mr. Rochester is like a rock star or something, so it's like a contemporary Jane Eyre, and this is like a fantasy Jane Eyre, so hopefully I'll like the book, the original book, Jane Eyre. I think I will, because I've seen a bunch of the movie adaptations, and I've loved them, so I know I like the story. It's just, hopefully the book is interesting enough for me to get through the whole thing, and then I'll read these adaptations, and I'm really excited. Okay, sorry for that long interlude. The next book was super cheap, is Relic, and this is a YA fantasy by Renee Collins. I think this is just a standalone, I feel like. In this book, relics of old mythical creatures like dragons and things like that, their bones and like pieces from them that have been dead long gone, are harvested to get magic out of and used for magical properties like healing and controlling the elements, fire and water and that kind of thing. So I thought it sounded really good. It was ridiculously cheap. It was like $1.50 or something. I don't even know. And it's in perfect condition. And it's decently big. It's like 350 pages. So I'm looking forward to reading this. It's one of the ones that I'm on there for a while, and I'm really glad I finally got it. The next book I got is Captive Maiden by Melanie Dickerson. Wow, Melanie Dickerson. She does a lot of sort of fairy tale-esque type of books. I don't think I've read any of them yet, but I've slowly started collecting them, and I've heard really good things about this one. I think it's going to be really good. The next one I've also been wanting for a long time, as I've said, and it is All Our Pretty Songs by Sarah Meharry. I love music. Music is like a huge part of my life, so any book about singing or music or like writing music, I am really intrigued about. It's like smaller than I thought it would be. It's just over 200 pages it looks like, so it should be a really quick read, but it's reminds me of Maggie Stiefvater's Ballad and Lament books that are about fairies. This isn't about fairies, but it reminds me of that because that's about music as well. But this is about two best friends, I think, and then a new guy moves into town and he has this like musical quality to him or something like that, and it just sounds sort of mysterious and haunting and beautiful because it has songs in it. I don't know, and I just think this cover is really pretty too. It's just like sort of simple yet elegant with the photo in the background. Yeah, anyways. The last one I've almost bought several times at like Hastings and other places nearby. This is a retelling of Rebecca, which is a book / movie originally by Alfred Hitchcock, I want to say. Don't quote me on that, but I think Rebecca is written by Alfred Hitchcock, I want to say. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you know who was famous for writing Rebecca and the movie and everything, This is a book based on that story, and it is called Thorn Abbey by Nancy Olin. I've been wanting to read this since it came out. It never happened. So hopefully now that I own it, it'll happen a lot sooner because I really want to read it. Even though it's been out for a while, I still really want to read it, so you know that I did in the first place. And ooh, look at this. It's like this book is completely white on the back. It's like, ooh. Anyways, so this is a contemporary mystery sort of about this girl who moves into this moves to this new school, and this girl died just before she got there, and she was like a really popular girl, and her boyfriend and all her friends and stuff are saying that this girl reminds them of her or something like that. It sounds really mysterious. I haven't watched the original Rebecca movie. I just watched like the beginning of it and I was really intrigued. So I want to read this. Hopefully that will happen soon. And I'm excited. I'm excited to read it. So let's see if I can do this. Okay, so yeah. This is my, whoa, guys. Whoa. This is my book outlet order stack. Very, very super exciting. And then, oh my goodness, my other stack is like just as big, if not a little bigger. This is my non-book outlet stack. So, let's, oh good, okay. Let's see if I can lift these both at the same time, I guess. This is not happening. Okay. Okay. So, these are all the books I got this time. Book haul / Boxing Day haul number 10. That's quite a lot. I have not read all the books from my last book haul yet, and I got all this more. And I have another book outlet order coming in a couple weeks that I just placed with the rest of my Christmas money. Where am I going to put these, people? Where do I put all these? I don't care, I'm excited and I love them. I love them. Thank you so much for watching this video. It's probably going to be way too long and I'm really sorry about that. I tend to go really slow when I'm doing book hauls for some reason, and so the videos tend to be way too long and I'm really sorry about that, but I hope you still enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up would be great so I know I'm not completely wasting your time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fabulous day. And I will see you in my next video. Read more books. Bye.